Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the PivotBoss pre-market video for Thursday, February 28th, 2019. Happy Thursday, everyone. I am Frank Ochoa, aka PivotBoss. This is the last trading day of the month. Tomorrow we flip the page to March, and as the first trading day of March will be kickoff tomorrow, Friday. We will have the monthly market outlook on Monday. So instead of the first trading day tomorrow, we will host the monthly market outlook for the month of March on Monday. So Monday the 4th will be the day that we kind of go at it here for a monthly market perspective and find more candidates, just like we did last month. A lot of the candidates we found here to begin the year have been on fire, and we'll be looking forward to finding some more great candidates here Monday. Alright, let's take a look here at the ES. What you'll notice right now is that price continues to remain in the uptrend. Again, we've had a minor pullback here, and now we're starting to show signs again of forming a higher low inside day, showing strength off the 8-period average again, with a shot at seeing another round of strength ahead. Again, above 2,800 could squeeze this thing back up and show another 1 to 3 days of strength. The market is awaiting GDP for Q4 here in a little while, so that could trigger either some selling pressure or some strength here right away. And I think for the most part, even if price were to pull back some in the ES, there could be a buying opportunity down below for a continuation, unless this is a significant sell-off, in which case we could be looking at quite a pullback ahead, since we have reached the upper end of the trading range. So right now, very iffy part of the chart here. We're right at a key pivot. We'll see what the number brings and which way we go, but everything continues to point up, and above 2,800 opens up a push into 2,820 and perhaps just beyond. Let's take a look now at the NQ. You'll notice here the NQ continues to look very similar to the ES. Uptrending behavior, pulling back here inside day, higher low, responding to the 8-period average and the bullish trigger zone. And while it has hit 71.68.5, it hasn't hit 7,200. So again, we could still see a little bit more upside here towards 72, 72.14.5, maybe even a little bit higher before we start to see signs of rejection. Again, very narrow 4-day range here. So if we start to break down, it could turn into a pretty aggressive selling trend day down in this type of behavior after breaking multiple day lows. So again, we will see how this plays out. Very narrow pivot range for the month of March, and again, that could suggest quite a bit of volatility to come out for that month. Alright, let's take a look now at crude oil. In crude, we got a nice rally. We were talking about the narrow consolidation and how an upside break could lead price back toward about 57.40, and it got basically right to that zone. Yesterday's high was 57.39, so it got basically one tick off the 57.40. Here today, we've seen a pullback to lows and already seeing things climb back up. So the morning pullback may be done at yesterday's midpoint, staying above the top of the consolidation. That could lead to another round of strength higher and push this thing another leg to new highs. Again, 60 could be above. I mentioned before, if price pulls back, we could see a defense between 54, 55, and 55s that could provide a 5-handle rally towards 60. We're already part of the way here as prices rallied back toward 57s just on this little bounce. Again, yet reaching 57.40 yesterday, but there could be another leg higher. So again, if price starts to negotiate any acceptance above 57s here, we could see a continuation to new highs very soon. Alright, let's take a look now at crude oil. Now this, rather gold. What you'll notice here with gold is we've seen a little bit of a pullback here. This pullback has led to a retest of the lower trend line. It has led to prices below the previous month's close, and it continues to trade in this range. This was a pretty solid impulse rally up. It's pulled back, and now we're inside that range here, right at the middle. And you can see here's the projected next month's range. It's precisely between the high and close. The current last price is right there at it as well, and that's about as equal as you get, just kind of sitting right there after a nice rally. Overall, I still think this thing leads to more strength ahead. But how much pullback do we need first? We still have to get to the 1360 to 1375 zone, but 1300 retest could easily be ahead, taking out these lows a little bit to come out here and rally higher, and now we have kind of an expanding range. That type of thing could certainly be in play. So we'll keep an eye on this, but for the most part, this continues to show strength overall. It wouldn't surprise me if we saw a little bit more weakness here, but the sideways to down type of punch is usually there before we see the spike. We're still starting to see that now. We'll see how this plays out, but overall, continued uptrending behavior is likely to be the case, but we could see a retest of 1300 first. All right, that is it for now. We'll see how this plays out heading into the last trading day of February. Good luck, trade well, and I'll see you in the trading room.